Dude, what am I doing here? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Listen, people, hope you're well. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, people? Listen, happy hump day. Is it Wednesday today? I don't know. I lost track. Guys, I'm just getting in from a road trip. I am beat up, tired. All right. But you know what? United is united. We're gonna get on it. We're gonna keep on doing what we're doing. I see we got Tony, the Great, in the house. What's going on, Tony? Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Yeah, man. Loud and clear. Come on, Tony. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you, man. Tony, listen. It's so weird, man. Whenever I do these road trips, so I was out of town for work. Um, so I just drove back like about like an hour ago. I just got in, dude. I don't know, it's the age thing, dude. Back in the days I used to be able to do these long trips and then get home, I'm still chill. I am like sitting here like falling asleep. It's crazy. Yeah, road trips can be killing me, man. Yeah, it is Wednesday. Let's go. Gee, let's go, man. Yo, AKS 97, brother. How are you, man? Hope you're well. Well, let's start with this correctly. Good night, folks. Love is in the house. That's what's up. What's cooking? Hey, listen, man. It's just another day in paradise, man. Just another day in paradise. The whole Man United mess. It keeps on going, right? It's nothing different. It keeps on going. Everybody's calling for the manager to be sacked. But you know what? The finances came out today. The finances are telling us that this Manchester United side, or this Man United club, even though we don't win nothing, even though we finish 15th, even though we are not in the Champions League, we are still bringing in that bread. All right? Manchester United is still making record revenues, even though we're not in any of these competitions. So when I saw this news today, I was trying to figure out what to talk about. I'm really tired of all the whole Amorim out, or who's going to replace him and all this stuff. Yeah, I know it's going to come up. We're going to talk about it, but seeing this news about our revenue situation, and that we are basically making more money than all these other clubs that are in all these competitions that we don't care about. They can have their freaking Champions League. We don't care about that. Man, listen, who am I kidding? Seeing Tottenham yesterday play, that could have been us, man. That could have been us. United, we could have been us playing Champions League football yesterday instead of Tottenham. But it is what it is. Hey, where are my glasses? All right, I don't know where my glasses are. Right, it is what it is, man. People, smash the like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Welcome, people. Welcome. Good to have you all here. Good to have you here. Absolutely. So we're gonna talk about the whole finances thing. I have a little. I had to go. Listen, I had to go and pull up like a light script because I can't. Finance is not really my thing, even though I know a bit about it. But I had to kind of get help to kind of break it down and all this stuff, right? So let's see what you guys are saying already. AKA Tony, Oscar Sanchez, what's going on, man? Who hasn't said the like? People smash the like. Marcos Jimenez, Manchester United in violated for Manchester City. Let's go. Thank you, Tony, for handling that. Joe, whatever that person. Good. Thank you. Noe, what up, man? Amorim out, Southgate in. Oh, listen, people. You guys are too much. Bro, we're doomed from the start. We spent the mark of the beast. I know, dude. When I saw that, I said, you know what? Fine, it's going to be on the thumbnail, but I'm gonna go with that point 0.5. I had to put the point 0.5 in there, man. I had to put the point 0.5. So that means it is actually, if we do the, Levi is learning to round numbers. So that is actually a 667. All right, that is what it is. There's a point 0.5 in there, so I'm gonna go with that. All right, right. I'm gonna go with that. That is, yeah, yeah. When I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you serious? Um, and let's go. You and I was just watching a video exposing Mr. Beast. That's funny. Oh yeah. What are they exposing Mr. Beast for, man? Mr. Beast is a legend in this game, man. If you are back up to your timer, please no spamming. Yep, yep, no spamming, man. We got pros in here. We do not tolerate spamming. All right, no spamming, absolutely. All right, listen. So, hey, here's the thing, people. Welcome. Here, the story today is this: Manchester United have just announced record revenue, a whopping 666.5 million. All right, but here is the twist. Okay, the club still posted a loss, right? Even though we generate revenue, but we still posted a loss. And of course, on the pitch is another different situation altogether, right? We make money, record revenue, but on the pitch, we are a disgrace. All right. Now, of course, like we know, last season we finished 15th in the Premier League, our lowest finish since 1973-74. So, how on earth can a club in crisis on the pitch be the smashing financial record off of it? All right. So, hey, listen, we're gonna see how we can break this thing down. All right. Guys, welcome. Smash a like, hit the subscribe button. So we're gonna go through the numbers real quick because the numbers don't lie. Whatever. That's what the story is all about today. The news is that we are making some money, but we are crap on the field. So I wonder, would you take making the money, being profitable and making X amount of dollars, or would you take the on-field wins and stuff? Like, yeah, I'll take the on-field, man. I would rather not be making crazy money, but at least winning on the field, like other clubs, right? Yeah, good to see that we're making the money, but still, because basically what this is showing us is like Manchester United it's a commercial brand thing, right? The brand is strong around the world, and people are willing to give out their dollars to come and watch us and buy the jerseys and everything. That is working, despite the on-field issues that we have, which is pretty mad, right? Because if your team on the field is crap, nobody should be buying this stuff. People should be like, this is trash. But no, that's from what I'm gathering, it is not the case, right? The Manchester United brand is still there, thanks to, yeah, Sir Alex Ferguson, right? In my opinion, because he built that brand. He made the world know, like, listen, we are just like Coca-Cola or whatever. Whenever you see the Man United logo, you know what we're all about, right? We're all about winning. Yes, we haven't won since 2013 when Sir Alex left, but still, people still correlate that with winning, right? And so people are buying all our stuff, coming to our games because it's Manchester United. It's Manchester United we're talking about here, right? So anyway, these are the numbers. Let me take this off. Record revenue is 666.5 million. Match day revenue is 160.3 million. Commercial revenue is 333.3 million. This was boosted by the Snapdragon sponsorship. So our New Jersey have that Snapdragon sponsorship that it helped us tremendously. Overall net loss is 33 million, but and it's important that actually 70% reduction from compared to last year. So last year loss was 113 million.2. This time around we are only at 33 million. So it means that we dropped from last year. We were losing like 113. Now we're at 33. So we cut that loss by 70 million. I don't care. I don't know if you guys care about all this stuff, but anyway, operating loss fell to 69.3 million, down just by 18.4. So yeah, United lost money, but they also pulled off some serious financial improvements. Now, these improvements are the all unfortunate job cuts they did. Sir Alex Ferguson, whatever ambassadorial role, all the people that lost jobs, like 400 or something at the club, all those cuts they made. This is what we're seeing now. All right. So listen, yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. I'd rather be losing money if we win. Listen, Oscar, I know, right? I would rather that. But the thing is, Oscar, if you're losing money and you're winning, how are you going to build a team, right? Because like, fine, now we're bringing in money. So if this continues through next whatever fiscal year, whatever, that we already have money. Like based on whatever I just said here, we could easily from January or next summer spend another close to 250 million to build this team, right? It can be done because of what we gathered here. So yeah, but if you're losing money, then you really cannot build the team, right? So it's one of those. Saw a video of the Lakers being more of a team. Their culture. I think that's a similar to. Yes, I think so, Oscar. I think so. And because the thing is, for us, the culture thing is, I think, it's the biggest sticking point here. Because yeah, everybody's talking about sacking Ruben Amorim and all this stuff and bringing somebody else, right? This someone else, whoever it is, it could be Unai, it could be Southgate. Please let it not be Southgate. Oh my God, man. Listen, people, I'm tired. I've been driving for a while. For some reason, whenever I do these road trips, I get really tired. But I don't want to see Southgate. People are talking about Kariki. They're talking about Kariki, maybe the one to take over, Michael Carrick. We shall see. But we may bring in those managers. Those managers can come in. They can change their tactics, whatever. Really? Glasses are dirty, man. They're going to change their tactics. But this is what happens. They're going to change their tactics. They're going to come in, play to the players' strength, right? Because now people say, oh, well, the players are being played. They're not being played to their strength, whatever. So they're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to get some wins. But when that excitement falls off, the players will revert to type. Mentality is the issue. That mentality, if it's not fixed, they'll go back to the same thing and sack whoever manager comes in, right? So we can sit here and be excited. Oh my God, yeah, this guy's gonna get sacked, man. He's not the guy. They can do that. But I'm thinking whoever comes in, they can get us temporary excitement, but down the road, we know what's coming, right? We can be excited. Oh my God, finally we're winning games. Yeah. It's all good. But when the give it some months, maybe I don't know, 6, 7 months, whatever, it's gonna go back to the same thing. Yeah, man, this is not working because whoever manager comes in, maybe they may go in and say, no, I'm gonna play for their strength, get some wins, and then later on change it to play how I want to play. Like Ten Hag. Ten Hag came in, he tried to play his football, it didn't work. He reverted. We got the 2 trophies, and then when he went back now to try to play his Ten Hag way, it didn't work. He got sacked. Right? Irfan Siddiq. Hi, morning, man. Good morning. Irfan Siddiq, it's 9 a.m. Irfan, let us know where you're watching from, man. People, let us know, people, where you're watching from. Smash a like, hit the subscribe. Mr. Barca, what's going on, buddy? Here I had a practice with my team, and the high team invited me to play them, and I got asked to join their team. Come on, Mr. Barca. Big up to you, man. Listen, whenever that, the higher team calls you, it means you are doing the right thing, All right. So keep it up, keep your head up, and show these folks that yo, I may be younger than y'all, but I can ball. All right. I think there's a saying. It says, if you're if you're is it if you're old enough, you no. If you're good enough, you're old enough. Is it? If you're good enough, you're old enough, or I don't know. There's a saying like comparing to the likes of like Kobe, Manu, or whatever. I think if you're good enough, you're old enough. It doesn't matter what your age is, right? You can be, I don't know, 15, and you get called up to, for example, to Man United first team, and if you're good enough, it doesn't matter what your age is, you can still kill it. All right. So yeah, big up to you, Mr. Barca. Let's go. All right. Let's go back to this little script that I have here. All right. So I'm gonna go through it real quick. We're talking about the money situation. While money looks impressive on the pitch, it is completely different story. United finished 15th in the Premier League, the worst finish since 1973-74 season. No Champions League football, no trophies, a total disaster in the team's sporting history. Right. Now, listen, the club is telling us that they have never been stronger financially, even though we have the worst ever since 1973-74 as far as the season. But the club is saying, listen, man, we've never been stronger, man. It's crazy. All right. Again, it's an ultimate paradox where broke on the pitch, but booming off it. Right. So it's very interesting. Uh, let's see what broken hip. Who broke hip? Damn, broken hip. Good on you though. I made last year, but I had a broken. Oh yeah, broken hip, Mr. Barca. What? That is a big. Again, advantage is you're younger, so you can heal quicker. But yo, man, congrats, dude. Hey, BBB. Every player that left United is killing it at a new club. Even Onana. Listen, man, Onana lost, man. So I don't know what you're talking about. AABB. He lost. All right. But tomorrow, I saw pictures of two of our boys. I saw a picture of McTominay and Rasmus. They were at Etihad. They were walking the field. So tomorrow's game, City versus Napoli, will be very interesting to for us to see what it's all about. I have not watched any of the Champions League games because I don't want to subject myself to that torture because we should be in it. So I haven't watched any of the games. I think today I tried to watch the highlights of the Bayern versus Chelsea because Chelsea lost. Happy days. I tried to watch that, but I didn't even finish it. So I'm not really plugged into the Champions League thing right now, right? So, but if tomorrow our boys Rasmus and McTominay get a result at Man City, that would be amazing, man. Dude, when I think, dude, when will United win? On Saturday. Yeah, let's back to my financial story. From the club, the Man United club, they're saying this: to have guaranteed record revenue during such a challenging year for the club demonstrates the resilience which is a hallmark of Manchester United. This is from Berrada. Berrada was talking. He was saying, listen, we have gone through a very challenging period, but going through that and to be able to guarantee record revenue, it shows the resilience of the club. Also, he said that off the field, we are emerging from a period of structural and leadership change, which a refreshed, streamlined organization equipped to deliver on our sporting and commercial objective. So basically, the message is like this, people. Don't worry about the results. Look at the money. Yeah, it's crazy, right? We want more of the field stuff. The money Even though I'm going through this, nobody cares about this stuff, man. Honestly, nobody cares about this stuff. We want to win on the field. Um, let's see what else we got here. Of course, okay, and of course we can't ignore Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Sir Jim Ratcliffe said that this was the first full year under his influence, which is that it's clearly been a push to streamline costs and build commercial power. That's why losses dropped from 113 million to 33 million. All right, but the real question is this: are United becoming more of a business than a football club, right? Because they focused on bringing down the losses from 113 million to now only 33. So the question is this, right? Are we becoming more of a business than a football club? And I think Louis van Gaal said this to, I think it was Ten Hag or someone. He said, listen, going over there, they're not serious. Those guys are more commercial, right? It's all about the money, 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 instead of what is happening on the field, right? Yeah. So again, the article saying, does this mean now the financial stability mean success is around the corner, or are we just watching another Glazer 2.0 where the money comes in but nothing's happening on the field? All right, people, smash the like, hit the subscribe button. Oludeye, I believe strongly in this Manchester United all the way. Oluboyede, Oluboyede, why do you believe in this Manchester United all the way? Why do you believe? Why are you such a believer? Or why are you such a believer? Let us know, man. Give us more context, right? We need it. I'm there with you, but I want to hear from you. Like, why are you believing in this manager, right? Has he shown you something that kind of tells you, you know what, he's the man to take us where you need to be, or something like that? Desiree Doué, Amorim out. Listen, Desiree Doué, I know that sounds good, but you gotta let us know who you're bringing in. All right, Desiree Doué, let us know who you're bringing in, brother. LVG warned Ten Hag. Yes, yeah, he did. AABB, he did. He warned Ten Hag and said, listen, that club is not serious. All right, it's all about the bottom line, the numbers, the jerseys, and all this stuff. All right, and based on this article, it looks like that could be, again, proven, LVG be proven right. So it's very interesting. I can ask you guys this: do you care about the record revenue when the team is finished 15th? Would you swap the 666 million point five for just a solid trophy? And do you think Ratcliffe changes will actually bring footballing success, or are we headed for more of the same? Right? I mean, these are very interesting questions, because if you ask me, forget about the revenue and finish higher in the table, I'll go with that, because the regular Manchester United fan, we care more about what happens on the field. Yeah, the revenue and all the stuff is good to have, but we care more what happens on the field, right? Would I swap the 666.5 million for a trophy? Yeah. I don't know about you guys. Listen, if that 666 million, you swap it and you get the Premier League trophy, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. But of course, you need the money to build that team that can get you that trophy, though. AAB, we had Luke de Jong as a striker. Please don't remind me of the time before Hansi, Mr. Barca. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, you dare, with the look of how we are building up, the only thing is to finish up with our touches and all the shots on goal. Yeah, Oluboyede, I hear you, because honestly, I think we still have that record in the league that we're creating most chances, shots on target. I think we're also leading on that. no, no, touches in opponent's box, right? I think we're leading on that. But the thing is, we are not finishing our meals, right? Ruben Amorim is setting us up where we can go out there and actually, do things in the box, but we're not finishing, we're not scoring. So what is happening is, we come out, and the thing is, if we don't finish our meals, the other team get their goal, and then we are sitting there like, oh my god, another loss, right? So it is annoying. Um, Now, of course, listen, it's simple. We missed out on Champions League after not being able to dispatch Tottenham. Now, Tottenham played yesterday, which is a disgrace. Now, of course, missing Champions League football should have been catastrophic financially. Normally, that is a huge loss in TV money, prize money, and global visibility. And yet, Man United still broke records, right? So it could very well be in the board, the way they're thinking about it. I think they were like, okay, Ruben, listen, we know we need the money. We need to win this thing so we can get the revenue to build this club. But Ruben, try to win it. If you can't, we'll still manage because they know the money was coming in regardless. All right. It's just because of the power of Manchester United brand, the commercial partners like Snapdragon, all these people who want to do business with Man United, they can still splash the cash, right? And which is kind of sad because, in a way, you're like, listen, if our survival dependent heavily on us winning the Premier, the Champions League versus Tottenham, maybe we could have tried harder. Like the ownership could have been like really on Ruben's case. You have to win this no matter what. But it kind of looked like, listen, go and try to win it. If you don't, we'll be all right. We're gonna go in the market in the summer, get you some the players you need, and then we can kind of start over, right? And of course, they did some of that. They didn't really back this guy that much because they did not get him a midfielder or two. And then now we're struggling, right? We're struggling. Mr. Barca saying, but okay, Luther, I should only join for 10 or the minutes if you I can make United game if you as soon as we can because the higher team told me about once. Yeah, man. So yeah, this weekend we're gonna try to figure it out, man. If you can, that's cool. I have some moving situations going on at my spot. So I may not be able to do the live watch along, but we'll see, man. I'll do my best. I'm still kind of working out some stuff. Larry, 89, Cristiano Ronaldo, Manchester. Yep, he's the one. Southgate, he's back. What's up, Southgate? Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. All right, back to the main talk about the money. Football clubs can't live forever off brand value, right? If the results on the pitch don't match the balance sheet, sooner or later, sponsors will walk, fans will lose patience, and the brand will collapse. Right now, United are surviving on history. Sir Alex Ferguson, all right? Heritage and commercial clout. But how long does how long does that last if the football isn't up to standards, right? So we can live through this thing like, yo, this is Manchester United we're talking about, right? That will go away because especially now we're able to attract these players, Cunha, Sheshko, Mbumo, because we are Manchester United. That will change in a couple of years because some of the players that we're going to try to sign, they'll be the age of Mr. Barca, right? Mr. Barca, Mr. Elijah, those are going to be the players we're trying to sign because they're the up and coming ballers that Manchester United wants to sign, right? So the likes of Mr. Barca, Mr. Elijah, they're younger. They did not see the good old days when Man United were a great club. The only thing they know is Manchester United in the last 10 years being crapola, right? If Man United is crapola, why would they agree to sign for Manchester United to be our players, right? They won't do that, right? So it is slowly with time, the whole Man United thing is going away because that reference point won't be there anymore. Cunha still remembers, He said he still remembers watching the one TV, the whole family watching Manchester United, Rooney, and all these guys doing amazing stuff, right? As we go on next couple of years, whatever, the players we're trying to sign, they're going to be younger. They don't know our history and all this stuff. So we're not going to be able to attract these players. And again, if we're not winning on the pitch, then all this sponsorship and all this stuff, it could very well die. Desiree Dewar, the Glazers are keeping the club in this state. Yes, they are. Because you know what? Because they believe, the Glazers believe this. Imagine this, our worst season ever. We're still generating record revenue. Imagine now we build that new stadium, the the tent. We build that tent. We're gonna have, it's gonna be like a Tottenham. We're gonna have concerts, boxing events. Some money will be pumping in, right? The Glazers will not go anywhere, right? Yeah, maybe we start playing a little bit better. We start winning here and there. Yeah, the Glazers ain't gonna go anywhere, man. It's just gonna be mad. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So Manchester United are stronger financially than they have ever been, but weaker on the pitch than they have ever been in decades. Right? The question we all need to ask is, which one matters more? Right? Revenue or the pitch? All right. So you guys let us know, what do you think? Is it all about the revenue or the pitch situation? What is more important to us, right? What do we care about? Yeah, these numbers are good. Yeah, we can say, yeah, man, we'll finish 15th and all, but we're still bringing in the dough. But still, it doesn't. Me and you, we don't care about that. We want to be successful on the pitch. We're sick and tired of us being the banter club, right? Right now, where everybody's like, oh my God, this Man United side is so terrible, right? We cannot go back to them and say, oh, guess what? We're bringing all the money, though. It's crazy. How iconic it is that the Glazers made season revenue. I know, right? Perfect number for the family. Yep. That is very true. That is very true. AKS 97. This is crazy. Oh, by the way, guys, in case you did not know, we have a here we go. Jose Mourinho to Benfica. It's a here we go. Verbal agreement until June 2027. Mourinho has accepted Benfica proposal, and formal steps will follow in next 24 hours. 2-year contract ready for the special one as Benfica coach. Just like that, Jose Mourinho is off the list of managers that some people will say, you know what, bring Jose back or whatever. Jose is gone. And also, just like that escape route that people were talking about, Ruben Amorim could have, because in that Man City game, we had the Benfica contingent at the game watching Ruben, and they really wanted Ruben to come. All of a sudden, that is gone. They got Jose Mourinho, and he's back in Portugal to coach again. This is pretty crazy, right? The story about this is Jose Mourinho, Fenerbahce, was knocked out by Benfica from Champions League football. So they went ahead and sacked him, right? And then now Benfica sacked their manager and went ahead and got Mourinho to manage them in the Champions League. So it's kind of crazy. He got knocked out of Champions League, but voila, he's back in Champions League. Interesting story with Jose Mourinho. Where do you stand on Bruno? Do you think we should have sold him for 100 million? Let's see. Green Man 91. Green Man 91. First of all, man, let us know what team you support. All right. I need you to smash that like button. Let's see. Did you okay, smash the like button, please. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Welcome, people. Hope you are all well. All right. Hope you're well. Listen, especially on here on this channel, man, a lot of us, we were ready to say goodbye to Bruno. Simple as that. We were ready to say goodbye to Bruno and take the money. I think we could have been better off not having Bruno, because then we will not have this debate. Because our manager could very well be sacked because of how he wants to stick with Bruno as one of his midfield two, right? And that could be his downfall. And now, if we did not have Bruno, we could have used that 100 million and be able to bring in actual players who can work, right? Seems like a fan of the Jamaican national team, if you ask me. Green man, I like it. I like it. I like it, AKS. AKS is reading between the lines. I like it. Desiree, do it. Jose going against Chelsea soon. Yo, I know, Desiree. I saw that. I saw that. That would be a nice one. Jose Mourinho comes back to Chelsea, man. That's going to be a good game. And imagine if he smashes them. Oh, that would be a good game to watch. But yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting one. Red one, Bruno wouldn't leave. He still wants to play. No, man, listen, we asked Bruno to stay, right? We asked Bruno to stay. He asked the ownership and said, listen, man, if you guys want me to leave, I will leave. But apparently we asked him to stay, right? And we asked him to stay, and then now we are like struggling to deal with it, right? If anything, Bruno should not be a part of the midfield too. I know it, you know it, but I guess our manager believes differently. Is he going to change? Shh. He already told you, I'm not going to change. If you want me to change, you better change the man, meaning get rid of me. All right, simple as that. So that could be his downfall, man. That could be his downfall. Honestly, I was saying earlier, like, listen, going forward for these games that we have coming up, the 3 games that our manager actually has to save his job, according to reports, is that these 3 games coming up before international break. He has to win these games, right? For these 3 games, I would play actual midfielders in that midfield too. Casemiro, Ugarte, I don't know, Ugarte, Mainu. Yeah, get rid of Bruno from that midfield. Julie Di Bordello, Alvaro Carreras was sold by Ten Hag. He's insane now for the Real Madrid instead of bought by Torremasia. Julie, what up, man? Yeah, that's another criminal behavior right there. We've done a lot of those. I did see that story somewhere, man. People are saying, listen, look at this kid, Alvaro Carreras, Alvaro Fernandez. If he stayed, he could have been handling that left-hand side, no problem. But we sold him. Again, I don't know what's the story behind that. Did we need the money? That's why we got rid of the kid. But of course, it looks like Erik ten Hag did not rate him, so he sold him. So it's one of those kind of situation, right? People, Tony, the Great, just dropped the link for the Discord. Go ahead and jump on a Discord, man. We're trying to build that out. So I appreciate you guys. All right. Red One, he said he wanted to stay because his only option was Saudi. All right, I see. Yeah, but again, Saudi, you're getting life-changing money. Life-changing money. So he had an option. This money would have changed his life, his family, and everybody, right? All his kids. And that's what he gave up. All right, that's what he gave up. So, yeah, I'm really hoping that next summer they come back for him, and then we'll see. All right, let's see. Enzo can easily beat Amorim. Sorry to say it. Just overload the midfield. Amorim has to tweak something. He does. He definitely has to. He definitely has to, man. Yeah, he definitely has to, because on Saturday, that Chelsea midfield, Caicedo, and is it Caicedo and Enzo? No, and what's his name? Is it Enzo? I don't know. The midfield 3. They have midfield 3 of what? Caicedo and somebody else. The other 2. I can't remember right now. Dude, I'm tired. But yeah, they're gonna overwhelm us if we still have Bruno there. It's World Cup year. Saudi wasn't an option. Dude, man, listen, Bruno, even if he went to Saudi, he will play football, he will still be called up. This is Bruno Fernandes, right? He will still be called up. And Enzo can easily, okay, so that, yeah. He will still be called up. But, yeah. Oh, that's, yeah. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. There you go. That's the guy. Yeah, Enzo Fernandez. So there's two, Enzo Moresca, Enzo Fernandez, too many Enzos. All right. So Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo. I think they play with the midfield three. Who else? Is it Palmer? JP. What up, man? Did you see that Garnacho goal today? No, I didn't. I didn't. Honestly, I've been trying not to watch any of this Champions League football because, you know, that should have been us, especially that Tottenham game. But no, I haven't checked. I'll check out some of the goals. Either did I believe it's Palmer. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's Palmer. I like that. Either did I. That's funny. Pes Goat TR. Hey, my brother, what's up, Pes Goat? Welcome. People, smash that like button, man. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Biz Ro. Zidane's son is called Enzo. JP, he didn't score. That's what I thought too, because I saw on X, someone posted like, "Oh, there you go, great. Garnacho's coming in," and then I think Garnacho did like a little wink, right? So I didn't see it, so that's funny, man. If he didn't score, stoppage time. Nah, it's called slowage time now. That's funny. It didn't do. Okay, all right. Gotcha, JP. P Go, bro, Ronaldo, every word, bro. Okay, all right. So listen, so Jim Ratcliffe saying that Manchester United could have been out of cash at the end of the year was more of a PR exercise. All right, United were stunned by the criticism by fans of their cost-cutting measures, so they wanted a line to justify it. So running out of cash was never going to realistically be a case. This is according to Kieran Maguire. He's a financial expert. He was on the United Stand talking about the finances that were released today. They were going through it, and he was saying, listen, the owner saying about running out of cash, that was not true. All right, that was not true. Yeah. So Jim needs to put his hand in his pocket and give, not to get. Yeah. So yeah, it's one of those. Let's see. Yeah, but it's very interesting. Oh, this is very interesting too. I saw this from Man United Forever, right? This was very interesting. Check this out. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it was counterattack. We played with a 4-3-3. Players couldn't do it. Complained and gave up on the manager. Simple as that, all right? Under Ralf Rangnick, we played again 4-3-3, which was, I think Ralf Rangnick was 4-2-2-2. His players couldn't do it, complained and gave up on the manager. Ten Hag, high line press. He played 4-2-3-1. Players couldn't do it, complained and gave up on the manager. Ruben Amorim, inverted 3-4-3, blah blah blah. Players can do it. Again, started complaining on the manager, so they're gonna get another manager sacked. All right. So there's a pattern here that is happening. That bottom line is the common denominator is these players' mentality, right? They give up so quickly. They don't have that winning mentality, and there's always some kind of problem where, okay, fine, we're gonna try this. If it doesn't work out, we can always give up, and then the manager will get sacked. The reports right now, they're saying, well, people inside the club, they believe that change is incoming, right? And a new manager will be coming on board, and yeah, life will go on. And this type of behavior, it's unacceptable, right? It is the players. We're gonna bring in another manager, it's going to be the same thing, in my opinion. Right? Apparently, Sir Jim is going to sit with the Chelsea fans this weekend. JP, you got jokes, man. That's funny. All right. I don't know. Let's see. So, according to Kieran Maguire, excluding transfers out, United generates more revenue than any other football club, giving them greater capacity to reinvest. All right. If they qualify for European football, they could potentially repeat their spending of 275 million on intangible assets such as transfers. Right. So if we get European football, we can splash the cash because listen, we can generate the money, and then now with European football, more money coming in, we can do it. Now, are they going to do that for? Is Ruben Amorim still going to be here, or is it going to be another manager where we're going to restart the process all over again, right? Which is honestly, it's one of those that's kind of crazy to think about that we're going to start this process all over again. Rene Molestein, all right, another Rene Molestein, you guys know, one of our assistant coaches, right? He said he has tipped Michael Carrick as the perfect replacement for Amorim. Michael Carrick, what do we think, people? Michael Carrick as a perfect replacement for Amorim. I don't know, man. He knows the culture. He has done it before for a couple of games. Michael Carrick as your manager. What are you thinking, people? I don't know. He's going to be another one that can come in, but I don't know if he has the capacity, if he has the pizzazz or the fight within like to deal with this such of juggernaut of a club, right? I think Michael Carrick got sacked, right, from his last club. So I don't think he's going to be able to handle this Manchester United side in this current tumultuous position we're in, right? So I don't know, man. Honestly, I think I'll be more inclined to accept Unai at this point if we can get him, but we'll see. According to reports, over 50 million has been spent by Manchester United on compensation for sacked managers, right? Which is crazy. Over 51.1 million. That's how much we have spent just sacking managers. Ridiculous. That is that some of that money could have been invested in this team, but we are using it to sack managers. To get rid of Ruben Amorim, from what I saw, I think it was yesterday, I think it's going to cost them like close to like 12 million, right? 12 million to get rid of him, and then you're going to have to splash more cash to bring in whoever manager we're going to bring in, right? Ideally, we want to bring in someone who's actually at the job right now. I don't know if some people are talking about Riola or whoever else, right? Or Unai, right? To get them from their club, you're going to have to pay them off. So ideally, we're looking at maybe like 20 million or 20 something million to sack Amorim and bring in another manager. Again, yes, we have revenue, but that's another huge chunk of money that we could have been used on player recruitment and all this stuff. Oh, yeah. So it's kind of crazy that we are at this point again talking about getting rid of another manager, right? It's crazy. Red One. It's in Gary Neville. It's an amazing record of Valencia. Listen, Red One. Oh my God. You know what? It's kind of crazy because now that you're thinking about it, right? Ruben Amorim has worse record than Gary Neville. Right? Wow. Ruben Amorim's record, apparently they said it's the worst since World War II or something like that. That is mad to think about it. All right, it's mad to think about it, but I don't know, man. I really hope that this guy can turn it around, starting with Chelsea on Saturday. All right, starting on Chelsea on Saturday. I hope we can turn this around because um, if we can do it, then some people will shut up for a little bit, and the next after Chelsea, the next two games they are kind of winnable, but I don't trust this team to show up and win. All right. Uh, so anyway, according to Sport Witness, they say Manchester United have very serious interest in signing Brentford midfielder Yehor Yermo Yarmolenko. Brentford are ready to consider offers for around 30 million for their midfielder. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's any good, really. Uh, Jay Bronin, 3-0. Uh-oh. Okay, I see we got another City fan in the house. What's going on, Jay Bronin? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Yeah, let's see what else is going on, man. So Jim, let's see what else is going on. Barada is saying that to have generated record revenues during such a challenging year for the club demonstrates their resilience, which is a hallmark of Manchester United. This is just words, Barada. We need more results on the field, man. All right, more results on the field. Positive news. The current expectation is for Matheus Cunha to not be risked against Chelsea on Saturday. According to Sally Talks, Cunha has started training indoors on grass, right? So he started training, but it looks like we're not going to risk him against Chelsea, people. So forget about Cunha on that game. So when we're doing our predicted lineup, Cunha, forget about him. All right, we're gonna have to go with other alternatives. Listen, in that 10 position, we do have a lot of alternatives. All right, so there's no reason to sit here and risk Cunha. All right, we're gonna need him down the road, just like that. What is the story on Diogo Leon, man? We haven't seen him. All right, what is the plan for him? Don't lose to Arsenal, JB. Oh. Listen, if they lose to Arsenal, that'll be interesting. All right, what is the plan on Diogo Leon? Diogo Leon was expected to join United under 21 side while he adapts to the English game. However, Ruben Amorim is said to be keen to keep Diogo Leon around for first team. So again, it looks like Simon Stone is reporting that Diogo Leon, he has impressed, and Ruben Amorim wants him thereabout with the first team. That way he gets more practice and stuff. That way he can maybe get a couple of games here and there, right? So, yeah. So we'll see. Leon was on the bench versus City. Yep. He sure was. It sure was. Oh man, listen, AKS people, did you see this? Your boy Gabi Agbonlahor. He was saying that Ruben Amorim, the way he was talking, he wants to be sacked. How do we know this? This is what he said. Gabi is saying that he wants to be sacked. I really don't see it changing. It's going to get worse and worse. Amorim looks like he wants his 12 million payout and go back to Sporting. Basically, Agbonlahor saying that he can read body languages now. Based on how he was talking, how he was, whatever. Agbonlahor said, "Oh yeah, I can read body language." Whatever, dude. This dude talk sport, man. Every time I see Gabby speak, one of those things that just pisses you off with this dude, right? He's never said anything positive about Manchester United, and now he's talking about I can read his body language. This guy just want to get sacked. Whatever, man. All right. Yeah. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. Profits from player sales and United commercial deals have been two positives as of late. From a financial point of view, money that is coming in isn't being hoarded anymore. It's being reinvested. That is according to Kieran Maguire. All right, talking about the likes of Garnacho going to Chelsea. Yeah, we didn't get much, but we were able to, uh, as far as the salary and pure profit is being reinvested into the team. Um, all right, let's see what else is going on. Anything else interesting? Okay, this is ridiculous. Apparently, Manchester United are reportedly targeting Jean-Philippe Mateta and have been quoted a 40 million price tag by Crystal Palace. This is according to Football Insider. Wouldn't mind. So this article, this is according to MUFC TP. They're saying that Mateta and Sheshko as our striker options. That is not a bad thing, right? We're not going to buy another striker right now. We have a midfield situation. We're not going to get another striker. So stories like this, whenever you see them, be like, yeah, whatever. It doesn't make any sense. I saw Troy Deeney saying that Amorim's system is not the issue; it's the players. Yeah, because I actually Troy Deeney, some of the comments he's made, I kind of I rate him because it's actually speaking like facts, right? Finally, he woke up on the correct side of the bed. Exactly, AKS 97. Yeah, it's the damn players, man. It's the damn players. We're about to be put into the same um, into the same uh, cycle, hamster wheel, where we're going back again, trying to get another manager to perform miracles. All right, Louis van Gaal was saying that he told Ten Hag, only the special survive United. And he thought I insulted him. The media, the pressure, it eats people alive. To even leave and become a Ballon d'Or or a nominee, that's escaping Alcatraz. McTominay, respect. You prove me wrong. That's Louis van Gaal said that. Right? The pressure at Manchester United is just ridiculous. On here that they're showing them McTominay being named as a Ballon d'Or nominee. That is big. Other than our ex-players. Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, the pressure our ex-players put on the club is just tremendous. It doesn't help anybody, right? Because again, we're gonna do the same thing, and a new manager's gonna come in, and then people will be like, "Oh, yeah," and then until things don't work out, then they're gonna be calling him out. I think the Prem League is being hyped too much as the best league. You know what, JP? The thing is, I think it is though. I think it is. Which other league would you out there that will be it could compete with the Premier League? Revenue, players. I don't know. There's no other, because in the Premier League you can be top of the league and you're playing Wolves at the bottom. Wolves can whoop you guys sitting on top of the league, right? It's very competitive, right? Ligue 1 in France. Come on, it's always going to be PSG winning the thing, right? La Liga, Real Madrid, Barca, right? Italian league, maybe it's not really guaranteed, but again, it's one of those. It could be like Napoli, kind of the same teams also. So the Premier League is very competitive. 15th and 16th of the Premier League season played a Europa final. Chelsea won conference with their second team. PL isn't hyped at all. But it's crazy. Like Chelsea today, they were reminded what it means to be in the big league, right? Chelsea came in and faced a Bayern Munich team, and they got a good old-fashioned whooping. All right, 3-1. All right, this is not Conference League, Chelsea. This is the Champions League. So yeah, they were reminded of that. But yeah, in a way too, I was like, I'm glad that we are not in the Champions League, because imagine if we're in the Champions League, dude, we would get battered. In my opinion, I think we'll get battered, man. So, in a way, it's a silver lining. We're like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm kind of okay, man, not being in this thing, man, because you know what? This team is not ready. Ain't ready. Bayern and Barca can beat any team anytime in the Prem. Oh yeah, yeah. But in their leagues, they are always gonna dominate, right? But won't it be nice if, for example, like a Bayern Munich comes and joins the Premier League and see how it does, how they do, right? Can you do that in FC 25 or 26? Can you take a team from one league and plug it into the Premier League and see how they do? Can you do that? I think you should be able to do that. That would be pretty interesting. You do like EAFC whatever league where you have Bayern Munich in the Premier League or something, or you take, I don't know, Man City and plug it into the German league and see how they fare. I think that would be pretty interesting. The fact that 15th and 16th place made it to Europa proves why the Prem is Rolls Royce of football. See, you know what, AKS, man, this is very good. Your brain is on point, brother. That's what's up. Yeah, but anywho, people, listen, I am beat up, guys. I am so tired. I am out of here. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get a quick bite, and that road trip killed me today, man. It's a good, like, and it wasn't that long too. It was just like about 4 or 5 hours, but I'm like drained. I think whenever you're driving long periods and you're sitting there concentrating, yeah, it kind of drained me, man. So I'm out of here. I'm extremely tired. So I'll catch you guys on the next one, people. Take care. Stay blessed. Thank you so much, people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'll see you on the next one. Really, Franklin Reyes, you're just coming in now? We're about to end? Come on, man. Listen, see you tomorrow, brother. Take care, people. Peace out.